Well, I wish you could stay and watch the entirety of the Marvel franchise with me. I got dinner in the oven.
No thanks. I'm not a huge fan.
Not a fan? Everybody loves Marvel.
I just prefer campier, superhero movies.
Are you stuck?
Yeah.
Were you bitten by that radioactive spider?
Yes.
Well, you just gotta relax. So you're still stuck. Well, where do you think we should start? A lot of people say you should start with Captain America because he was the first Avenger after Nick Fury. Samuel L. Jackson created the Avengers Initiative, but then Captain Marvel really gave him the idea to create the Avengers Initiative, or we'd start in the timeline that the movies were released. Hi, I'm Emma, and like I said in the intro sketch, I'm not a huge Marvel fan. I've seen most of the movies, and they feel pretty cut and paste at this point. So I've been burnt out on superhero movies for a couple years, but Netflix recently put Spider-Man into the Spiderverse online, and I watched it. It's a game changer. Now that I've seen it, I can say it is by far my favorite movie that has come out during this wave of heroes spawned by Christopher Nolan's Batman series. I think it's better as a movie than any movie in the Marvel franchise. But why? Well, let's talk about it. If you haven't seen this film, I really don't want to spoil this adventure, but let me give you a quick summary. So Miles Morales is bitten by a radioactive spider, as usual, and during his first day with his powers, he sees an interdimensional portal open up, tearing a rift in his universe. Several other spider beings' universes have been affected, and together they have to save everybody in multiple universes. So I think my biggest issue with the Marvel franchise is how much it focuses on selling to its audience. Now, you can take selling literally or metaphorically in this case, but it's impossible to dispute that part of Marvel's game is oversaturating our culture with these heroes. We see them everywhere. They're on TV and theme parks, on t-shirts. These heroes have taken over. I think this iteration of Spider-Man has the advantage of being well established. The film plays with the tropes and origin stories of various Peter Parker movies and summarizes them in a really quick, fun montage way. Now, we know the concept of Spider-Man, but we don't know Miles. This isn't a Spider-Man movie like we're used to. It's a Miles Morales film. Being bitten by a radioactive spider is just another thing he has to deal with, but it does give him a purpose in a world that's trying to make him conform. He has to deal with these newfound powers while balancing his previous life, including his passion for art and his relationships with his family. In this way, the film becomes so much more than many other films. It's a coming-of-age film with Miles figuring out who he is after he's bitten. It's a family film with a father and son who don't see eye to eye but love each other enough to try. And it's an action film with battle sequences so intense that you don't know if our heroes are capable of winning. I'm not saying all Marvel movies lack this level of depth, but even a diehard fan can see that some of their films are a lot better than others, and I think this is one of the reasons why. Marvel makes some of their heroes fairly interchangeable, which to me narrows down the idea of who can be a hero. In a world where uniqueness used to be valued, now some of your favorite characters barely get more than a few minutes on screen. With Miles, we're cheering for him instead of the concept of heroes. The other Spideys are jerks who have forgotten what it's like to be a new-time hero. But Miles is our hero. Being Spider-Man is just an afterthought. He's the scrappy little kid that we want to see save the universe. So is there Miles Morales merchandise out there? I'm sure there is, but it's not trying to sell us on Spider-Man. The film already knows we love Spidey. It's showing us who our new hero is. Right now it's Miles Morales, but who says it can't be us next? Not all of us are geniuses like Bruce Banner or Tony Stark, and few of us are born into greatness like Thor or T'Challa. But we are people who want a better world, and we've all been bitten by spiders. Maybe if the right one comes along, you can be the next Spider-Man /woman/pig. I really hope moving forward that Marvel sees the success of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and realizes what it takes to make a movie that does more than make a lot of money. It's a film that creates bonds and hope in a culture bent on tearing humanity apart. It shows that anyone who is fighting for good is a hero. This film is wildly successful because of the care and love put into it. Everyone who worked on it wanted it to be perfect, and it is, other than that Post Malone song. But that's just my opinion. Have you seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? If you haven't, you need to finish this video and immediately go watch the film on Netflix. It's truly phenomenal, and I cannot recommend it enough. But I want to know, what's your favorite superhero movie down in the comments below? And it can be Marvel. I won't be offended. I'll be judgmental, but I won't be offended. But I think that's it from me today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to come back and talk more films with me later. And don't forget to leave a like if you liked it. Scooter is contributing if you can't hear him cough. But I hope you'll see me next time. Bye.
This video was filmed in front of a live studio audience.